Hi everybody, it's me, Jenny, and I'm back. So listen, I came on not real quick, this might take a little while, but I wanted to come back on because the video that I did for the thank you cards with the polka doodles, or for the with the polka doodles, they were the two stamp sets that I used, Believe and Forever Special, and they're my two favorite girls. Everybody commented, or a lot of people commented or sent me emails saying that the coloring was so beautiful that they wish they could color like that, and you know, they need a lot of work. And guys, I am here to show you what I did, and when I show you what I did, you're gonna think like I tried to trick you guys or something, but I swear I didn't. It's really that easy. Like honestly, my 4-year-old nephew could do it, and if him and I can do it, I promise you guys that you can do it. I did try to do this video, and at the end it got all screwed up, so I had to redo it, but I did 2 of them. We're just going to do 2 more. I could always use them, and God knows that. So I'm going to show you how I did it from start to end, and I'm going to show you some ways and things that you can use to try to save yourself some money, or things that you might have in your stash, because I also put up like a picture thing with a poll and asked you guys what you wanted to see and like what videos you wanted to do next. So this will be kind of like a couple things in one. So bear with me. I'm not very good at tutorials, but I want to show you guys how I colored this because it's going to blow your mind. I promise you. Okay, so let's get started. Now, this is very important to know. When you are using oxide inks or distress oxide inks and distress inks, it is important to use this black ink, and it's Memento Tuxedo Black. The reason being, it doesn't run. The colors don't run. It works really good with the inks, and it also works really good with the Spectrum Noir or Copics or whatever you use. And to give you an example of what I mean, this is archival ink that I used. And if you can see, like you can see it here and here. I'll bring it up really close. You see where there's that black dot right there? And a lot of it looks like muddy. That's because the ink ran. It ran into the Spectrum Noir marker, and it also, like when I tried to blend, like color the ink over the hair, it started to take that a little bit of the black ink with it. So it does not work. The best thing to use is the Memento, and I've learned that the hard way over the years. Now, also to do blending, I use the finger daubers. These are you have like the big round ones that you can get, or square ones in the store. But listen guys, you don't have to use that. If you want to spend your money on something, spend it on your inks, because those are what you truly need. Inks and the really good stamp. Like stamp sets and inks you're going to be your best friend, okay? Now I will, I use these, but before I use those, I use makeup wedges. Simple Dollar Tree makeup wedges. Now these are probably about 5 years old. The bag is deteriorating on me, but I can still use them, and they're usable, and they're fantastic, and they work well. So you can use makeup wedges, and believe it or not, a Q-tip, and I will show you that in just a minute. Now, what was I going to say? I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, okay, so these are a little pricey. I'm going to be very honest with you, and this is okay, I'm going to be real honest. I don't know if I should say this or not, but I think I've had this for 3 years. Well, about 2.5 years, and I have not bought a new one, and I use it all the time, like all the time. So I haven't had to re-ink it, like, you know, put like the refills in it, because you can do that, or even buy a new one. I've had this forever, and it's still working perfectly. So even if it's $10, now I'm not sure if it is, but I'm just saying, even if it's $10, it's the best $10 you're going to spend. Now, these are probably like $5 or $6 a piece, I think. I've never spent the full price on these. I wait until they go on sale or they're clearanced. So like Joann's did a lot of clearancing for the distress inks, like at the end of the year, kind of. Now, I'll be honest, I only have like 4 of the oxides. I have a little bit more of the inks, but guys, it took me like 1.5 years to get them, because obviously, you know, when they do go on clearance or something, you have like 10 of one color, so you don't need 10 of them, you just want one. So, you know, like it took a while, but now look what I'm able to do. So let's just get into it. Let me stop yabbing and gabbing and all that stuff. So we're going to do her first. And at the end, I'll show you how I do the glitter and the stickles and all that stuff. So let's just hop into this. Are you guys ready to be blown away? So I used, to color her face in, I used a Spectrum Noir marker. Now, I know not everybody has that, so I'm going to show you how to use Distress ink to color in her face and her neck. So this is antique linen. Now, if there's a lighter one or even a darker one, any color would work for whatever skin type you want to do. I did make a mistake. Is it this one? It looks like there's a big spot right here through the camera, but it's actually not in person, so I didn't make a mistake. Never mind, forget that one. All right, so this is all you do. You take your makeup sponge, you dip it into your ink, okay? Are you ready, guys? Because this is going to blow you away. Then you just take it and you do her face. Now, you want to try to stay out of her eyeballs, and not so much in the hairline, just because I don't know how that's going to work when you go to color in the other colors. But you just keep dabbing and, you know, very gently. You don't want to go, like if you're going to do eye makeup, you don't have to do her eyelids. You can just go in here, do the cheeks. And again, you don't have to do it very hard. I'm doing it with such a light hand right now. It's ridiculous. So you go in here. Now, again, you can go outside the lines because you're going to cut it. This is not how it's going to be. You know what I'm trying to say? And we will cut it out so I can show you what it will look like and how I get that end result. Okay? So that's it, guys. That's her skin. It took me less than a minute to do that. Maybe a couple seconds, right or wrong. So again, something that you think might have taken me forever because I was blending and doing, nope. That's it. Super duper easy. So now let's do her hair. We're going to take the green. Again, guys, like I said, I had already done the video, and when I got towards the end, I screwed it all up and I had to redo it. So we're on the second take right now. All right, so we're going to fold up the green and we're going to dip it back in and watch this. So this is how you do the hair. You just take it, you put the green wherever you want her to have the green hair. And we're just going to go like this, and you just do it in circles and, you know, take it out, take it in, however you're comfortable doing it. So we're going to do the green here, okay? And now I think I want to do, let's do purple. So I'm going to take another one, a different one. We're going to get the purple all inked up on it, okay? And then we're just going to do the purple right here. And you want, again, you want to go a little careful by the face because you really don't want, I mean, unless you want to give her a purple face and she can be like Barney, that's great. But that's it. This is all that you do, and it takes seconds, and it's just, oh my God, guys, so easy and simple, and it comes out beautiful, and it looks like, you know, you spend so much time doing, and you can do this with any stamp. You can do it with any image. I mean, obviously, ones that have like smaller things and more detailed, it would be kind of hard to do it this way. But like for something like this, it works, and it works well, and it looks so nice. So now we're going to take the blue, we're going to dip it, and then we're going to give blue over here. Okay, so now we're going to give her some blue hair on this side, and the blue and the green, they just mesh so pretty. So you don't have to worry about that. I'm sorry if you can't see. But again, all you're going to do is, I can't do too much of a circular motion because you're going to get dizzy with my my phone, because my table, this isn't a desk, believe it or not. This is like a couch, what do you call them? Like a couch table, and it's glass, and it's very, very thin, and it's just, it's a mess, but it's what I got. So you use what you got. All right, and then the other, what did I do with the, I lost it. Oh, well. All right, so then this one we're going to do pink. So the other side of her hair, we're going to dip this in the pink, and we're going to give her pink hair on the other side. And then when the pink and the blue go together, it'll make the purple. So we're just going to ink this up as much as we can. And again, you can do it as dark or as light or whatever. And as you can see in this stamp set, they have like the hearts. There's some hearts and circles. You can go in there with a pen, a marker, whatever, and make them any colors you want. Or you can just leave them and they can be the color that, you know, you chose to do like this. All right, so that is the hair, my loves. So easy, so quick, so simple. It's just, it amazes me. Now here's where I blended where I am. Again, to finish her hair, it took me literally, what, maybe a minute, if that? So now her hair is done. Now I'm going to show you a couple of other tricks that you can use because it's just fantastic. I will suggest, though, when you're not using your inks, you cover them back up because they can dry out. I mean, I don't think it would dry out that fast, but you don't want to take any chances because, again, these babies are expensive. Whew, that was not covered. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I want to give her eyeshadow and her lipstick. And this is where your Q-tips come in. So you ready for this? Now this is where I'm going to use the pink Distress ink. Okay, I'm just going to dip. I used it before, obviously. I used it, where is she? Oh, on this one. So I'm just going to do her lips. You're going to take it. And again, you can be neat. You don't have to be neat. It could be sloppy. It could be whatever you want it to be. I think one of the cards I made, I even just kind of did this area in pink. And then I gave some cheeks and I tried to do a little highlight, you know. So I was trying to get funky. So eyeshadow. Let's give her some eyeshadow. So what color eyeshadow do we want to give her? Maybe we'll give her green eyeshadow. Why not, right? Hey, she's our girl. We could do whatever we want with her, right? So I'm just going to put it with the Q-tip right on the bottom here, okay? And then we're just going to go up. And we're going to just blend it all in, okay? And then we're going to do the same over here. Just keep dipping it for that color payoff that you want. And then you just blend it up and in, or up and out, however you want to do it. And then look, she's got eyeshadow, and then with the little ink that's left over, if you think it's too dark, just, you know, oh yeah, see, that would have been way too dark. Kind of rub it off on the side, and then gently, like really, really gently, just so there's like a bit of a shadow, you give her some cheeks, right? Like, how pretty is that? Like, it looks like maybe nothing's going on, but I promise you it is. I don't know what the camera's saying, but so there you go. And now she's all done. And literally, guys, how long did that take me to do? Not much time whatsoever. So to finish her off, this is my favorite thing on this planet. It is stickles. They're ice stickles, and it's glitter glue. Crystal ice is, I guess, the color of it. And this is where all that wonderful sparkle comes in. So are you ready, guys? Here we go. So this is what I do. I put a little bit on her lip and just kind of rub it, okay? Now, her eyelashes, this is where we kind of go in. So you don't want too much of a glob, but you want enough where it will make the difference. And then I go down here and then just spread it out again. And if there's some that looks like I need more, so there's one. And then here's the other, just do a line. And then you just want to kind of go up the eyelash like that. And again, as I'm going up, I'm not pushing more out of the bottle because you can make a complete mess that way. And you don't really need it. I mean, you need a little bit, but you don't need a ton of it because I'm telling you guys, just a little goes a long, long way. So now you have her eyes and her lips done. Now what I've done in the past is I've done like just the lines of the hair. So I've gone this, I've gone over this one, over that one, then just like a little, then I've, you know, just every other, you know what I'm saying? So like wherever you want the sparkle or the shine, that's what you do. So you follow the lines, you can go up here, you can do this one, a little bit over there. And that's it, guys. That is how my dolls are colored and made. And literally to do her, not to stamp her, but to color her, it took me less than 5 minutes. Now we're going to cut her out so you can see that, yeah, this looks like a hot mess right now. I'm not going to do the where I just stickled only because it's still wet and it'll be a mess. So this is how I cut it. I just go, I mean, I leave a little of the pink. Actually, guys, hold on. Let me do it this way so it makes it a little bit easier. I'm so afraid I'm going to get my hand in that. All right, so then just I go around and then just try to go around the designs and then around the hair where I'm leaving a little bit of space so it doesn't look like it's, you know, and oh, sorry, I guess it would help if I was in frame. And then, you know, just go around. So again, the color is still peeking out of the lines, but it's supposed to. It's the look that you're going for. And again, to me, it looks amazing. And you guys have all commented how you love it and how great you think it is. And this is all that I've done. I have done nothing than what I just did in this video to show you. Because it really is that simple, that quick, and that easy. And when you have a really good stamp set, it makes it even better and it makes it easier. And she's so fun and I just love both of them. I think they are beautiful. And then there you go. And then you just kind of chop her off there. And there you have your image, guys. Like, it is really that simple. And then you stick her on a card base. This is driving me nuts, so give me 1 second. My OCD is kicking in. It's like so light there, so I just want to kind of color that part in so it doesn't look so bare right there. All right, that's a little bit better, thank God. All right, and then again, you stickle her all up. Now, I have made the mistake over and over again that I do the stickle and then I cut it out while she's wet because I don't know why I do it, but I do it all the time. So that's it, and then... So that's how I did her, and the exact same process is how I did her. And then what I would do to finish both of them is just give them the stickles, let it dry, and then cut it, or cut it out and then put the stickles on. So you have a bag topper if you want it ready. You have something for a card if you want it. A million other paper crafting things you can do and use these on. So guys, seriously, when you compliment me on my coloring, I thank you so very much, but I swear to you, it is not what you think, obviously, because I just showed you. So please give it a try. And you don't have to use oxide inks or distress ink. I mean, they work really, really well with the blending. Other inks, you can do it. It's just going to take a little time, and it's going to be a little harder because sometimes it's hard to blend. But even if you're going to do a simple color, guys, like, honest to God, if you want to just give her brown hair, right? But you don't want to sit there and have to try to color in the lines and use a pencil or a marker because you feel like you don't have an expensive one. Not that it matters. Crayola works just fine. Take ink and do it exactly the way I showed you, and then you're going to cut it out anyway on the line or a little off the line. You're fine. You have something that took you 2 seconds, and somebody else is going to love and admire and think you worked on it forever. And then but that's what you have, and you can do that with any color. You can do them with a bunch of different colors. I think that was from my nail polish, but oh well. So yeah, guys, it is that super easy. I promise it was not anything crazy, and I really know that every one of you can do it. And please, if you try this and you do it, send me an email or a PM or something so I can see it. Or if you have your own channel, let me know, and I will come over and watch it because I would love to see what you guys create. Please let me know what your thoughts are, your honest thoughts in the comment section. I would love to hear what you think. I would love to hear what you think of how I did it, how it looks at the very end. Like, really, just give me your opinions if you're blown away by it, because I have to tell you, like, it is so easy. Like, I don't think anybody realized how simple this was, and I kind of started to feel bad because I didn't want people thinking I was doing all this crazy stuff, and I really wasn't, and it literally took like seconds to do. So I hope you are all having a fantastic weekend, and I really, really look forward to hearing what you have to say in the comments. All right, guys, have a great day. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.